Okay, here we're doing a quick recording on paragraph 4F. 4F, eyes on the board, algebraic product. Firstly, what is a product? Yes, you can have product in supermarket. Very nice. In maths, what is a product? Something like that, but multiplication specifically. Yes, well done. So basically, in maths, in algebra, in maths in general, product means multiplication. Okay, so it's called multiplication. For example, something like this, maybe A times B. That would be a product. Oh, sorry, it's frozen, right? We've sorted. So multiplication would give you a product. Yes. When you add, you get the sum. When you multiply, you get the product. Yes. Okay, now moving on to how we actually do it. Let me show you. Let's delve into the world of maths. Eyes on the board. Stop giggling, please. Thank you. Here, let's simplify this grainy-looking maths expression. I apologize. I didn't make it look grainy on purpose. It didn't. Yes, I know it doesn't look very nice. Okay, we are kind of close. We're getting close now. Somebody said something about 6a. Let's see. So, yes, that's more correct. Yes, that's actually more appropriate. So let's see. This is 2a times 3a. Now notice, what would be 2 times 3? Exactly. So these two will give us 6. And what would be a times a? Well, let's see. So that's a times a. Now let's remember very quickly what a times a gives us. All right. So let's remember the difference between these two. What would be a plus a? That would be indeed 2a. And what about a times a? A squared, exactly. So we write it this way. Let's remember this is called a squared. So it's not a2, it's a squared. I know it's a bit confusing, this one. All right, so then basically that would give us 6a squared, and that would be our final answer. Ta-da! That's it. So basically, we multiply the numbers with the numbers, and we multiply the letters with the letters. Now, these numbers in front, we call them coefficients. So this 2 and this 3, they have a very special name. They're called coefficients. Coefficients. Ignore the Valentine's Day celebration, please. Focus here. This is so much more interesting than people walking around dressed up and dancing, right? I'm sure it is. Okay, let's focus on a second and final example, and then I'm gonna let you go and do some practice. So this one, but let me rewrite it. It looks very grainy and ugly. Let's see. This is minus 3x squared times 4xy. Okay, let's use that little colored circle trick. The numbers, the coefficients. Let's see. Minus 3 times 4, what would that give us? Guys, ignore that, please, please. What is minus 3 times 4? Minus 12 is correct. Now, what is 3 times 4? Well, if there's a minus there, negative times a positive will give us negative, so it's minus 12. Excellent. Moving on to the next bit, which is the x's. What would be x squared times x? Exactly, x cubed. Both are correct. So this is basically x, which we can rewrite as x cubed. So minus 12 times x cubed, and then simply y. That's it. Nope, it's x that comes before, actually. X, y, z. Boom. Yes, absolutely. So we just finished the example, guys. Basically, this is it. And let me just very quickly write up here that this we call x cubed, just in case somebody has forgotten what we call this. Okie dokie, so this is it. Let's move on to some practice. There's not too much here to do. Basically, there's only 2 questions, but each of them have loads of letters. No, Mr. tricked us. He said it's only a few, but then it was loads of letters each. Well, yes, this is how I roll. I'm a trickster. So let's do this. Absolutely. All right, let's stop recording.